All right, let's dive into a weird paradox that I think so many of us have experienced. Why is it that the more we learn about how to be productive, the less productive we actually become? It's a real thing, and we're going to break it down.
I mean, seriously, have you been there? It's Sunday night, you spent maybe, I don't know, 5, 6 hours watching videos about the perfect morning routine, how to 10x your focus, all that stuff. But your laundry is still in a pile, and you haven't done any of the things you actually needed to do. You feel super smart about productivity, but you haven't been productive.
And this, right here, is the entrance to what I call the self-help rabbit hole. From the outside, it looks so promising. But man, it is so easy to get completely lost in there.
You know the drill. You're scrolling and these titles just jump out at you. Each one feels like it holds the secret, the one piece of information you've been missing. And you get this little jolt of excitement thinking, okay, yep, this video, this is the one that's going to change everything for me.
This analogy just nails it, doesn't it? You're filling up your brain with all these amazing 5-star recipes for a successful life. But if you never actually go into the kitchen, pull out the ingredients and start cooking, you're not a chef, you're just a collector. You've got a bookshelf full of cookbooks, but you're still hungry.
So that brings us to a really important distinction we have to make. Are we actually moving forward, or are we just caught up in the illusion of progress? Because, and this is key, feeling productive and being productive are two totally different things. It's so easy to mistake the two. See, on one side, you have the stuff that feels like you're doing something, watching that video, reading an article, even just liking a motivational post. It gives you a little buzz of accomplishment. But the real progress, that's on the other side. That's applying what you learned, doing the messy, difficult work, and actually facing the challenge head on.
Which leads us to the biggest question of all, right? If on some level we know we're just spinning our wheels, why is it so addictive? Why do we keep clicking on the next video?
Well, the answer isn't about willpower. It's actually about brain chemistry. It's a sneaky, powerful cycle called the dopamine trap.
So here's the big misunderstanding about dopamine. We call it the pleasure molecule, but it's really the motivation molecule. It's not released when you get the reward, it's released in anticipation of the reward. Your brain gets that feel-good hit from the idea of solving your problems, way before you've even lifted a finger to do the work.
And this is exactly how your brain gets hooked. It's a very real addiction, but instead of a substance, you're addicted to information. Let's walk through how it works.
Okay, so here's the loop. Step 1, the trigger. You see that catchy title. Instantly. Step 2, anticipation. Your brain squirts out some dopamine because it's anticipating a quick, easy fix. Step 3 is the reward. But the reward isn't actually changing your life. It's the temporary high you get just from imagining a better you. But of course that feeling wears off pretty quick, which leads to step 4, repeat. You go looking for another video to get another hit.
If you remember one thing, let it be this. Your brain is getting hooked on the fantasy of improvement because it's easy and feels good. It's not addicted to the actual hard, sweaty work of change. The idea is way more fun. So that's the trap. It sounds a little bleak, doesn't it? But don't worry, you can get out of it. The whole key is to consciously shift your focus from just gathering information to taking deliberate action.
This quote just says it all perfectly. Of course learning about productivity feels good. It's the path of least resistance. You get all the satisfaction of feeling like you're making progress, but with zero risk and zero effort.
Now, look, the point here is not to say, never watch a self-help video again. Not at all. The goal is to just change the ratio. How about a new rule? For every one piece of content you consume about a new technique, you have to spend twice as long actually trying it. It's not about stopping the learning, it's about starting the doing. So I'm going to leave you with this one question, a challenge really. Think about all the articles, all the videos, all the podcasts you've consumed. Just pick one thing, one small piece of advice. What is one thing you can stop just knowing about and start doing?